Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to learn how to do a full analysis. For that we just have to go to our browser, type TradingView. After that go to your charts. After selecting this you have to just click on the left side to search for the pair or any stock which you are looking for. Right now we are going to analyze GBP JPY pair. For that we have to select data of forex.com. After getting this we have to go to in a monthly time frame. As I have sent you all the step-by-step process to analyze the market. We have to start with the monthly time frame first to draw the key levels. Here what we can see that market made this low and this high, right? But before that we have to focus on previous month candle to draw the monthly key levels. Simply taking a trend line tool, double click on it, go to coordinates, copy this first coordinate and place it here. That's it. So we got our first monthly key level. As per the structure we can see that this is the high and this is the low. After that market previously made a lower high at this level and got pulled back again. With the help of trend line and the supply demand zone, again from this level market got the support and got the pullback. So what next? If market breaks this previous high, which is around 142.718, then of course market is going to make a new higher high. But whatever I have done till the time, it's in a monthly time frame. So now first task was to draw the monthly key level in a monthly time frame. Now moving to weekly time frame, what we can see? We can see that from this level market started moving in a bullish direction with the bullish structure. Low, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now next will be higher high. That's simple. So before that we have to draw our weekly key levels with the previous week candles. So I just took the trend line tool, took the bottom of previous candle, and next I'm going to draw with the top of the previous candle's wick. That's it. Just change the color for your understanding so that you won't get confused with monthly key levels and the weekly key levels. That's it. So we are done with the key levels. Next, what? We have to follow the steps. We know the structure, we know the trend. This is bullish structure, bullish trend. Market is making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So we have to take the fibs from the previous higher low to previous higher high to find out the next long-term target. Here we have minus 27, that is our golden level. So below that we have to place our long-term target. So simple. Just take the horizontal ray, place it below this level minus 27, make it round figure 144.88. I am going to take, that will be 800, because this number was 145.349. So what numbers we look for? We look for 2, 5 or 8. So if you check, this number is 0.349. So below that we have this number, that is 145.200. But that is something like everyone will look for the same number. So if you want to be a smart trader and if you want to secure your profit, then you have to take below number of that. That will be 8, 144.800, right? So we got our targets, and that is very important to do in a weekly time frame. So we are done with the long term targets. After that, just delete your trend line and your fibs. Keep your key levels and long term target as it is. Now moving to daily time frame to find out the possible area to enter, right? So here what we have to focus? We have to focus this much of data, because that is very important, because this data is not useful for me right now. Just you have to mark this previous high, as I have shown you with the monthly time frame, which was our previous lower high, right? So that is an resistance for the market. Again, going back to the daily time frame, what we can draw? We can draw first our trend line. Let's try from this point. Oops, that's it. This is a valid trend line but not useful for us right now, so just delete it. Next possibility is from this level. Yeah, this looks quite good, which is acting as a support for your market, right? After that, what we have to look for? We have to look for the structure. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Market is in a bullish structure. So this was our previous high, this was our previous higher low, right? So what next? We have to take the fibs, place it from higher low to higher high. That's it. Now where will be your possible area to enter? So first probability is to enter at the higher lows. So where will be your higher low? Higher low will be at 38.20 level. At the same time, we have to look for the supply demand zone, right? So this whole area is our supply demand zone. If market breaks this, then market will come down to 78.60 level. So at the same time, we have another supply demand zone at this level also. But first probability is market will come to this level and we can enter for the longs. So let's mark this as our possible area to enter with the help of this candle, because this is an irrelevant candle for the bullish structure. So we got the possible area to enter. That's it. We are done with the daily time frame. Now moving to 4 hour, we have to check with the same thing. As everyone know about the 1 tap, 2 tap and 3 tap technique, in which market basically makes a first high, after that get corrected, and if we get a second tap, that is a confirmation, yes, that buyers are more active and market is going to be in a bullish direction. So as you can see, this is the perfect area to enter in this trade. We can find out this irrelevant candle once again. Right now market is trading at this level, so whenever market will come down, we'll buy the lows, right? So just move your possible area to enter to the nearest one. irrelevant candle as a supply demand zone. With that, we can also check for more confirmations. Yes, this is the level, that is 38.20, which will act as an aggressive level. Whenever market will come to this level, buyers will get more active and price will get pulled back towards the your long term target, right? Next, we got our entry point area. Just double click on it, extend left and right. That's it. Now convert this into line chart and find for the maximum number of closes. At this level, I can see that maximum number of closes are there. That means we just have to finalize our sniper entry point. You can see this, there are maximum number of closes at this level. Now moving to candlestick chart, we have to take the long position tool, place it on your horizontal ray, manage your risk below the supply demand zone, and expand this your reward till your long term target. So easy, guys, just follow the process. We have 1:3.3 risk reward ratio, in which we have 32 pips stop loss and 100 pips 106 pip profit, which means if you have $1,000 account, let's take an example, account balance is equal to $1,000, right? So 1% risk will be $10. Okay, sorry, $10, and 3% reward will be $30, right? So this is what we are going to achieve with this trade. So simply mark your entries just for your confirmation or reference. This is your entry for long. Okay, then where will be your stop loss? This will be your stop loss of 33 pips. Stop loss at 33 pips. I'm just doing this for your reference. And your take profit will be at 106 pips. Okay, so you will be more aware about your trade and risk management. So now when you are planning to risk a $10, which is your 1% of your account balance, so what will be your lot size? So let's calculate that. It's very easy. We have only 33 pips. Let's say we have 30 pips stop loss. Okay, for example, we have 30 pips stop loss. Okay, we are planning to lose maximum $10. That means if we take 0.02 lot size micro lot, that means per pip will get 20 cents, that is $0.20 per pip. So if you calculate this, 30 pips into $0.20, $0.20, it will give you, sorry, $20, it will give you answer $6. Okay, so 0.02 we are not going with that, because risk management says that 1% of your account is $10, right? So $6 if you are going to lose, that means you are going to lose 0.6% of your account, right? So rather than that, we'll go with $0.3, 0.03 lot, which means per pip we are going to get 30 cents. That means 30 pips into 30 cents, you will get $9, right? So this looks good. That means we are going to enter this trade. We'll modify this here only. Enter with 0.03 lot size, which will keep reminding you while you are going to plan your trade on your MetaTrader. Okay, so the setup is totally ready. We just have to go to our MetaTrader. So I'll find out on my PC. It's MetaTrader, IC Markets. I'm using IC Markets. Few of you are using Yugo's way. So just find it out, your MetaTrader. After that, what I have to do, I just have to execute this trade as per my trading plan. This is my trading plan, right guys? So what's the entry? It's 141.648 will be my entry for the longs with the lot size of 0.03. So I'll go to MetaTrader. I'll first search for the GBP JPY pair. There it is. Just a moment. GBP JPY. Here we go. Open the chart. Go to template. Then select your pair. Now just select the 4-hour time frame. After that, go to new order. Select your lot size. Then I am going to do this as a buy limit order, right? So where I am planning for buy, it's 141.648 at this number, right? And you see this 141.648. Here I am planning to enter for the longs in GBP JPY. So as it is, I have to mention the number. Where will be my stop loss? Stop loss will be at 141.323. Can you see this number? This red highlighted number is your stop loss. So you have to place the stop loss in your MetaTrader while putting your limit order. It's 141.313, I guess. 323. Okay, 323 will be my stop loss, and this is my take profit. It's 142.718. As you can see, this is a long-term target, but before that I'm going to book my short-term take profit at this level, because this will be a second tap as per the previous high in a monthly time frame, right? So I need to book my take profit at this level. After tapping this level, market can come down. That's why I am going to book my partials or the whole profit at this level. So the take profit level will be 142.718. 142.718. That's it. Our setup is ready. We are ready with the limit order setup, and just click on place. That's it. We are ready. If we are going to lose, then we are going to lose how much? You can see that SL means your stop loss. If you take your cursor on this line, you will see profit is equal to minus $9.3. That means if you lose this trade, you are going to lose $9.3. That is approx your 1% of your account. And next, here you can see TP. TP means take profit. If you win this trade, that means you are going to win $30.92. That means 1:3 risk reward. And this is my buy limit entry, which is at, you can check here, which is at, you can say this is buy limit order GBP JPY 141.648. It's my price where I'm planning to enter into the trade. And right now price is trading at 141.918 or 970. So approximately 30 pips away from my entry. So I'm ready with the setup. I have placed my trade. So whenever market will come to my area entry point, my trade will get executed. If market goes up, I will be in a profit. If market hits my take profit, then I will make 3% of my account. If market hit my stop loss, then I am going to lose 1% of my account. So this is how we have to plan our trades according to our whole analysis and this trading plan. So try to keep this habit with you while planning for any entry in any market, because risk management is all about. Thank you so much guys. Hope you like this video.